losses to their name. So that's why they have to be fired up in this situation. There's no, like, 6 is the absolute limit, as much as they can take. If they go up to 7 losses, it's going to be so hard for them to make the land. So that's why they're fighting tooth and nail versus Fnatic. We're sitting second in the league with a 9-3 scoreline.
Double up on JW, and Scout still on Neo. In spite of them winning the round, they're gonna hold on to that, not upgrade too much. Snacks in here. Sure where that Molotov is gonna land, but they've got one for the vents anyway, which be a little bit annoying to Fnatic here. Pronax gonna actually run through to try and help out. A brave choice.
Shots here, Pronax. Flashed white, but then Crimson Olafmeister are there to pick up 2 kills in mid. Flusha still alive. No joy for him, though. He gets overwhelmed, but he drops Neo down to 7 HP. And into a 3-on-3. Bomb is making its way over towards the A site, though, and there's still Crims. This is perfect, though. Getting that kill on JW over on the B side is going to force Crims to rotate over. Olafmeister even rotating as well, and that actually leaves the A side perfectly open. And Taz, it's not like he's waiting too long either. He follows right behind them. He gets the bomb onto the site. He's going to be able to plant default. And now, well, Fnatic, by the time they realize this, it's going to cost them so much time.
I mean, they will know as soon as the bomb goes down the other side, because they're close enough to hear if it was B. But are they going to realize that Pasha's here? Actually, Crims comes through. Pasha, good discipline there. Picks up one. Should be the second kill. Oliver's up there. Pasha wants to bait out the shot, but eventually just going to take a triple kill for him. Really nice job there. I mean, so many things working out that round for VP. 12-11.
Oh, man. And now Fnatic are going to be the ones where their economy is not solid one bit. I mean, they have JW with 4950. He could go for the hero op right now if he wanted to, or the tilt op, however you want to call it. But VP are the ones who are just sitting pretty. That's very smart play, very solid communication coming out from VP, knowing how to play out that situation and just allowing for Pasha to just go for the full lurk. No joy yet, though, this round at least.
No armor, no, not even any kind of grenade. You know, they're pushing 3 people now, 4 into A main. Why wouldn't you have a pop flash with you? I feel like it's a bit of a mistake. They're making a lot of noise here, and Taz is going to be going down by Ali. Overwhelmed. It's a legion of Swedish people coming at them, and the bomb is here in the middle. Neo going to pick up the one, but I think they must have seen the bomb there. Neo going to just grab it and trying to see if he can make his way out as well. Really important that he does.
And the timing for Neo to back out and pick up that bomb as well. Fnatic have got to be kicking themselves. They could have had an opportunity there to just stop Neo in his tracks. Pasha with a long spray, and oh, this bait. Think. Boom. Oh. JW makes it past, though, in time, and he's going to get a kill. 1v2, though, Olafmeister. He does have an AK to work with. Perhaps Virtus.pro don't quite realize where he's coming from, though. And this could be a free shot, but Neo reacts in time, takes him out. Thought for sure, though, that JW be taking a big chunk of damage from that HE left from in vents.
Yeah, a little bit of a scary round there. I mean, if they find the bomb a little bit earlier, maybe they just swarm it and then VP have to go back and try and find it. But right now, it's 13-11 here. Still looking good for VP. Another 3 rounds, and they will take a big win against Fnatic, and could get a little bit interesting. All on JW and 1 on Neo.
Who's going to win the duel this time? Neo has been very consistent all match long. And he's going to take it over towards A, hoping for some kind of aggressive peek. Fnatic, though, they've been really favoring the B site with the aggression. The B hall tunnels. Olafmeister is kind of dancing right on the edge. Shots through, and he sneaks his way through. Neo has no idea. Free kill for Olaf, and he gets out, but Taz is waiting in Squeak in time to get the punish.
Yeah, but now they're going to realize there's another 2 people back here. Molotov in. JW has to move, and this is a big problem. He's going to be running out, and he misses the shot. He's on fire, and he dies by Ali. Going to crisp him in the corner, and now Crims. Important shot on Snacks there. That bomb is not being put down yet by Ali. Trying in the corner. Pasha, a very critical frag there on Crims. It's now 2 versus 2, and they're trying to get out to safer positions. All on Flusha. He gets the 1 kill and 1 bullet on Ali, and it will be enough.
Flusha used to be the king of clutch. This was when he excelled in these 1v1 situations. He'd have the reactions, he'd have the timing to get it done, but right now they're playing a game of Ring Around the Rosie. Bialy just waiting on the side, and he gets the instant headshot as Flusha just comes charging around the corner. Flusha, even with the life lead, with the advantage that he had there on the HP bar, just decides to be very blunt and run straight at him.
But he also had no kit, so I think he was almost forced to try and eventually just stomp in there. What a round. That was really back and forth, and Olaf with the perfect kill, but then ran right back into Taz at the squeak door there.
Yeah, that did seem perfect. Unfortunately, no joy. And, wow, man, Fnatic, they're really struggling at this point. This is not looking good. This could be shaping up to be their 4th loss in the league. Just because, I mean, VP, it's an eco round here for Fnatic. It's going to put Virtus.pro up on match point. And then 4 match points after that to lock this down, to lock down this map. I mean, it would be a humongous win for Virtus.pro to actually take out Fnatic. This is one of the teams that you absolutely, you know, like, have to beat in the league.
Coming off of, you know, a day yesterday that was pretty awful for VP and all things considered. Some pretty tough losses that they had to take there, and see if they can change it around here tonight. Neo going to take down Olaf Meister. Crim's last man left. It's about to be match and map point here for Virtus.pro. Fnatic. No, their economy is not that great either.
Yeah, this is not going to be pretty going into the next one. If we could bring up the scoreboard actually real quick. Just to take a look. I mean, well, they're going to get maximum. So, no, this is actually still feasible for Fnatic. They're going to get max round money at the end of this. They still have some money in the bank. So, I mean, they'll be able to afford everything they want. But what do? Do they try and go for some kind of double op play, something that they haven't really attempted yet? Olafmeister and JW, perhaps. Hell, even Flusha could go for the AWP. Do you want to try and shift things up that way, or is it going to be just aggression somewhere on the map? They've got the money for whatever they want at this point. One of them could even have got a negative if you wanted.
I'd like to see a negative.
If he was feeling brave enough.
Hey, negative could be a weapon that can actually work on cash. There are a lot of wallbang spots, so...
True.
Yeah. Next level. Oh, Taz up and over pretty quickly here. A lot of grenades, a lot of movement in the middle for Virtus.pro. See if they can finish this game quickly and not let it drag out, which is always dangerous against Fnatic. If it goes to overtime, they could just easily run away with it. So let's see. Pronax, very active, pushed all the way out of B, and he's got a friend with him. So Pasha's now in behind them. They've actually traded places. Crim's outside, but now Virtus.pro have the B bomb site, trying to see if they can get this kill here. JW going to take out Pasha, but what a strange round.
Yeah, this is all over the place. And VP just so quick to get into this site. Neo's going to get that smoke down on CT, but is he going to be able to hit the flick? No, he actually doesn't. Doesn't get the follow-up on the P250 either. Point-blank shots, though. It's turned into an all-out melee. And just like that, Flush is able to pick up the one. It's going to come down to Taz, and Crims is there in the B halls to shut him out. They have a kid as well, so they just barely have the time for the defuse here, Fnatic, but that's way too close. The all-out aggression from VP, though, it's just crazy how fast they are getting out into mid and just slamming onto a site.
It's not every day you get to see a round where the CTs go aggressive in B and then they get flanked through the vents and they just trade swap places. Very, very odd game, or very odd round there. 15 to 12 though, and AKs, still a bit of money still on VP, so they've got some room to work with here, but if they don't close this game soon, they could end up losing just for lack of money.
Do they go for more of an execute this time? No, Olaf, yes. There we go. A little bit of an aggressive angle and a free shot, and he spots the bomb as well. Good information gained. He's even going for the wall bangs. Oh, Bialy just makes it out in time. That would have been sick from Olaf. But Virtus.pro right now, I was about to say they could still try and find a way in here, but JW picks off Neo from mid.
Yeah, with that kind of frag now, 3 versus 5, things are looking very tricky. They miss a shot. JW sort of not bunny jumping in the traditional sense, but more in like the almost like dramatic sense. Gonna end up getting downed by Pasha, but it's gonna be by Ali all alone here. 1 versus 3. He's gonna see if he can make his way in. Grenade out though, and Pronax will take him. So 13-15. It's getting very close now, and the money for VP, where is it at? I think Bialy had some money, yeah, almost 8,000. So he could definitely drop, and I'd pretty buy here if I was VP. I would just try and go for it because there's no real reason to eco.
Yeah. And I mean, they just need that one round, and they've been playing so aggressively, so I mean, it still plays into their advantage. I mean, AKs and a single guy with the Tech 9, that's fine. That should work out just fine for VP. They don't really need Neo to be sitting with the AWP or Snacks to be sitting patiently with the AWP. I mean, they choose to go for more of a pick kind of style in this round here, spreading out across the map, waiting to see who's going to be attacking from where on Fnatic's side. They put 2 guys into B halls early as well this time around, just to make sure that that aggression would at least be contested. But yeah, both of these teams now, they're getting so close, Anders. Neither of them wants to make the mistake. Fnatic know that if they win this round and that if VP don't get a bomb plant, it's so close to being overtime. They will be able to pull it off.
Yeah, that must be what's at the back of their minds right now. A little bit paranoid, I think, is VP that there might be a boost going on there. Instead, it's going to be a bit of a trifecta on the B bomb side. One guy playing on site, one vents, one checkered. So, actually, JW is going to be down and out. And maybe a bit scary. That might actually give an opening to VP if JW gets himself killed here, sneaking through, and Bayani's waiting on the other side. And that's going to spark the push coming through here.
Yeah, he would have seen the bomb as well. And unfortunately, nobody is checking back checkered. Crims is on the back of the site, but Pronax is waiting behind the boxes in checkered. He's going to have that perfect timing. They walk right into a huge crossfire. 3 angles to worry about VP, and they just get shredded. Nothing going their way that time around. And they're thinking, sweet, JW is just doing JW things. He pushes through the smoke. We get a free kill. It's going to be perfect. And they walk right into the trap for Fnatic.
And that was just a bit scary, you're right. That was almost like a trap, and Fnatic all taking turns to peek, so it's almost impossible for the VP members. They were sort of in a 3-way crossfire in there. It's going to be 15-14 here. A real chance for overtime as we've got a couple of Tech 9s and not that much more here on the VP side.
Multiple shots there. Now, if they actually make this happen, VP, this would be just the hugest mess up on Fnatic's part. They have the superior firepower. They have everything they need to shut this out. Great flash to start, though, and Flusha just barely makes it back behind headshot. Flashes, however, going out for Fnatic. The anti-flash is buying all of the time, and this is just a complete and utter shutout. VP, 2 rounds running, they try and go to the B side, and both times Fnatic have the perfect defense to deal with it.
So that means we're going to go into overtime here. Very exciting and a very good comeback for Fnatic, who had a bit of a struggle to actually get back to the spot. Now, big question is what happens here? Because, I mean, Fnatic are a team that are traditionally, like, they're very good once they get to this stage. So they have the experience for it, and usually it also seems to spark, like, an extra amount of confidence on a Fnatic team. You know, just like, yeah.